I learned a couple of things, George, about the budget from 2 episodes ago.
I learnt a lot.
Yeah.
And you taught most of it to me.
But there's a couple of things I need to correct me on. I thought I was under the impression. Well, you know what? I'm going to blame Claude. I was under the
How
impression.
dare you let AI do the work for you?
Yeah, I was under the impression that it's valid from this 1st of July.
Yep.
Some of the stuff is valid from
Next
next
year.
financial year. Like not as in, so not the one coming, the following.
Yep.
The housing one specific. Oh, sorry, not the housing one. The capital gains one.
Yep.
Specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they, whilst they've cooked people, they haven't completely cooked them.
Well, look, there's every chance as well that it can go back to the way it was.
In that window.
Yeah,
With
absolutely.
people rioting and stuff.
Well, it's not so much the rioting. It's more now it gives the opportunity for opposition governments to come out and say, well, vote us in and we'll scrap Labor's plan of removing negative gearing, or we'll scrap this, we'll scrap that. So you're going to see a lot of that in the next election for sure.
When's the next election?
I'm not too sure. I think it's a couple of years away or a year away, something. So it's not too far. It's not too far for sure. It'll come up quick. But they'll use all that. They'll use all that campaign and say, look at them, they're liars, they're this, they're that. And I think it's, as I said, I still think it's detrimental to them, the way they went about it. Are you seeing all the memes lately about Albanese being business partners with everyone?
Yeah, the guys from, you know the boys from that company, Kinzo?
Everyone knows them.
Do you know them, seriously?
No.
No?
I've never heard of Kinzo until right now.
Until this moment? You're a funny guy. But you've also never heard of anything.
No, that's true. Outside of construction and Albert Park, I don't know anything.
Yeah, if it's
Stick to my bubble.
If it's not in his industry or his suburb, he's not interested.
Yeah.
You are very much like that, aren't you?
Yeah, creature of habit in certain aspects. I'm trying. I'm going to get out and about.
You like what you like.
I'm going to get out and about. We're going to Sydney tomorrow, so that's a little bit different.
Would have been back by the time this airs.
Yeah, and it's for the Builder Summit, which is very exciting. But we love Sydney. We love going to Sydney. We love going interstate for events. Just period.
Sydney's good. I like Sydney. All right. Well, I figured since we're such political aficionados.
Commentators.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a word. But since we're such experts on the topic, someone sent me this thing the other day, and I actually wasn't aware of this.
Me either, until you sent it to me.
Oh, really?
No idea, dude. None.
Okay.
I knew there was talks of it. I didn't know it was happening.
Yeah. Oh, it's happening.
Oh, it's fucking happening.
Oh, it is happening.
I headbutted my phone when you sent that to me.
I figured I'm sad I didn't see you do it. That's the truth. But let me give a quick spiel for those of you listening. So
this is for the business owners out there.
This is
for the business. We're not into bat for the employees in this podcast episode.
Well, let's see where we stand.
Okay.
Just calm down.
Okay, I'm a bit fired up.
Yeah, George.
I've already got a stance on this.
You thought George was fired up before. So the other day I had someone message me, and they messaged me and they're like, "Oh, hey, have you seen this?" And they send me. Well, they actually mentioned what it was, and what it was is the new law that's, I believe, been approved for. It's called the work from home law, right? Sorry, it's not called the work from home law, but I'm going to call it that. And it's all about employees having the right to work from home.
It's their right.
The right to work from home unquestioned.
Unquestioned.
For 2 days a week if they can do their job from home. That's my understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a brief written by Claude. From September 1, 2026, Victorian workers who can work from home and have a legal... Sorry, Victorian workers who can work from home have a legal right to do so for 2 days a week. It's been written into the Equal Opportunity Act, meaning refusing a work from home request could be treated as discrimination. Disputes will go to VEOHRC, whatever that is, and vcat. Then vcat, sorry.
I'm upset.
This is in play from September 1st, 2026.
I thought it was next year.
No, then it says businesses with under 15 employees
Yes.
don't have to comply until July 1st, 2027. The big catch, the reason for that is supposedly they
people
want to
time
give
to
you enough
adjust.
time to get your HR policies in place.
Mate, it's giving me enough time to exploit the fucking rule at the moment, that's for sure.
What are your thoughts? I know. Well, let's start from this thing. Like,
Well, you know what?
where do you stand on work from home?
I'm a big no. And I know you'll probably end up convincing me otherwise by the end of this
That's the goal.
podcast. Yeah. But I'm right now, I'm a no. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Fuck her for
Why?
putting it in. What's her name? Well, first of all, I don't like that we have to do it. That's the first.
I 100% agree.
I don't like that aspect.
Yeah.
Probably more
Like,
than
if I
anything
want to do
else.
it, let me do it.
absolutely.
But you shouldn't force me to
That's
be able
right.
to do it.
That's right. And the fact that we can get in trouble for saying no, that fucks me right off. I want to lose my shit at her. Anyway, and when I say her, I mean the Premier of Victoria, whose name shall not be spoken.
No foul words.
So, yeah, I'm a no for it.
Okay, but can you explain your position? Put
Yeah.
the fact that we have to, don't have to.
Yeah. Let's leave that
aside.
for a second. Let's leave that for a second. So, first of all, like they're saying you're discriminating. Aren't they discriminating too?
Put the law aside for a second.
No, but I'm just saying, I need to bring it up because it's, even if I did, is it fair that some employees can work from home and others cannot?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm in construction.
Yeah.
My supervisor cannot supervise from home.
Yeah, so what?
Well, he doesn't get the same opportunities that the office people get.
If that's like saying, oh, he doesn't have an aircon on site, so turn off the aircons in the office.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know about
It's
that.
the exact same
Is
thing.
it? Is it?
Yeah, because you're saying like, hey, if they don't get this opportunity, why do we get it? It's like, okay, hey, they don't get to
Well,
sit
they
down.
get the industry allowance, I suppose, built into their wage.
But they don't get to
for those
sit down
things.
at a desk under aircon. So you go take your computer outside and stand up.
Fair. Sounds fair. Let's do it. Let's get it done.
Come
Sorry,
on, like,
office
seriously.
people.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I do, but
It's
okay.
the
Yeah.
equivalent thing. It's like saying, well, just because they can't doesn't mean I shouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes. All right. I still believe, and it's probably a belief of mine more than anyone else's, that you're not as efficient at home. I take that from my own experience and knowing what I would be like today. I went home. I live walking distance from the office, but I went home and I had lunch. I sat down as I was having lunch, watching TV, and then I was like, you know what? I'll make a coffee. So I had a coffee at home, kept watching TV. Watch a little bit more. I'm like,
What
all
were
right,
you
pick it up.
watching?
Nah, it's just nothing. YouTube.
Just have something.
Just
playing.
watch. Yeah, it was just
I
something playing
love
whilst I was
having
eating.
something playing while I'm eating.
Yeah.
I do it all
So I was
every
sitting
day.
there. Yeah, absolutely. So I was sitting there watching TV, and then it was funny because I thought about this podcast, and I could probably say this. I was in no rush to get back to the office, And I feel that the same thing would happen at work, at home as well, unsupervised or not working in that place, is that you're more likely to be distracted from things at home. You're more likely to take advantage of the fact that you are at home, maybe consciously, maybe not, whatever it is. I feel that you wouldn't be as efficient being in a place of home as opposed to being in a place of work. That's my beef with it. The main thing, if I had to boil it down to that one thing, I think that's what it is. It's not a trust thing because I do.
It's definitely trusting.
Oh, well, sorry. No. But I also think it's a habit thing too. And the distraction and the ability, the thing is there. I don't think people do it like, hey, I'm going to get this guy, fuck him. And I'm sure there's people out there that do that. Like
100%.
do you know what I mean?
There's
I'm
also
sure
people that would do it in the office.
Yeah. There could very well be. Absolutely. And how do you tell unless you're standing over them or
you can't,
auditing their work and whatnot?
But that's the thing, George. See, this is what I think people get most wrong. You can set up parameters to know what's being done.
Yeah.
You have to set up a tighter business.
Yes, I think that would be the case.
Yeah,
Say this law does come through because it's very possible. It's very possible.
This is not
No. But maybe if she gets if there's another election, someone could come in and say, we're going to scrap this. But you know what? The vast majority of voters, I think, wouldn't be against this. Why? Do you know what? Well, the reason I say why is because the vast majority of people are employees, not employers.
Yeah.
So I think the vast majority of people here would be like, no, we're working from home. I'm going to keep that law.
Victoria is especially is 100% rooting for the little guy.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Always, always, always.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
They don't care about the corporations. They don't care about the business owners. They don't.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
And I say this as someone who's pro work from home.
Yeah,
Like
you've got it now. You've got your
we've got a
blokes.
hybrid policy.
Yeah, your
We
guys
do two days a week from home.
Yeah, so nothing at all is going to change for you.
Now I'm forced.
Now you're forced.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, which like fuck off.
Yeah, which is kind of
that annoys me a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of like
telling me how to run my business now on top of all the other fucking shit you put on top of us that we've got to comply with. But that's a thing there for sure.
I think it's the issues with the force element. It's not with the other side. But like, dude, honestly, I truly believe, and maybe I'm to be proven wrong, but I truly believe with the right setup and the right team, if a job can be done remotely, I believe it can be done. And I believe there are trade-offs. You're right. There's going to be distractions.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what you get in return. You get the person who doesn't have to worry about half the shit they have to do outside of work because they were able to do their washing during work. So they show up to work as a clearer, happier person.
Okay.
Or they were able to.
Sure, there is that.
Yeah, because like,
you have to be mindful of it.
Hey?
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at both sides of the coin.
Yeah, but you don't get the best work from the people who, you know what I mean? Like you don't get your business doesn't get the biggest benefits from the people that have to be monitored minute by minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
So those people who are like the ones that are most likely, because yes, are there people who are going to take advantage of it?
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So then what do you do in that instance?
What?
It's okay, actually, let's go back a step. Let's go back a step.
You go from time to tasks.
Yeah. Okay. So you now have people working from home twice a day.
Yeah.
Twice
we employ
twice
people.
a week.
We employ people overseas as well.
Oh,
so
I'm going to exclude them for the time being.
But it's the same system, dude.
Yeah, I get it.
It's the same system.
Yes. I think it's a culturally a little bit different over there too, as in they need to perform because it's very quick to go, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone. You've gotten rid of a lot of people too.
Yeah, but that's because they couldn't do the job.
Yeah. But for them, I think there's a little bit more onus on saying, well, I want to keep this job. I need to perform. I need to do really well.
So you think Australian culture?
I think culturally, yeah, there's an issue there for sure. But I've got to, like, again, I'll play devil's advocate. I'm not a fucking total dick and you're not getting through to me. There is benefits for them. And that could transpond into benefits for you. So you said, okay, let's go do your washing. Is it going to kill you now if someone goes and does their washing for 10 minutes instead of working?
It's not.
No, it's not.
And
especially if they're doing the job and working the way they should be working.
Yeah.
Got no issues with that. The other benefit, which I read in that report, because you did send it through and I did read it, didn't just get angry and break my phone. Yeah, not that one, not the summary, was that by doing so,
did you read it? Or
families,
did you copy and paste
I read
it?
No, I read it. I didn't actually. I didn't cheat like you did.
This is a I'm going to call it a podcast question.
Show notes.
Show notes. Sure, call it that.
It would save people. They said it's going to save people around $115 a week or something like that by working. Yeah, I can't remember. They said like $5,000 a year. Save families $5,000 a year. Maybe it was two people. It could very well be.
If anything,
when you take
you use
into
more
consideration, yeah, but they might say, well, you're not traveling, you're not spending fuel, you're not paying for parking, you're maybe not buying lunch per se.
You're still buying lunch.
No, I don't know. Maybe they.
When you eat at
have
home,
something food.
If you're an adult, when you eat at home, it's not. It is almost not that much cheaper.
That's a topic for another day. You're very passionate about that one.
Nah, it's true, dude. It's true. You spend time.
Yeah, the time cooking, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking heaps, dude. Like so much.
Yeah. So all that stuff, they say family should be saving up to $5,000 a year. And
yeah, I've got it actually here. It says $5,300 a year.
There you go. So I don't know how they came up with those figures, but obviously they're trying to milk it to say, look how much you could be saving by not going to work each year. So where are they saving that money? I'd say in those areas.
For who?
For the families, for the people not going to work.
Yeah.
They're saving
but what's the government's stake in all of this?
Votes? Don't know.
So they're just like,
I think this is
the right thing by the people.
Yeah, we're exactly right. Yes, we're trying to, and this is their way of saving some costs and justifying all the other fucking shit that they're charging you. Saying, oh yeah, but we're saving you $5,000 here. How amazing are we? Vote for us again. Meanwhile, here's your electricity bill. That's through the roof.
So this law that's been passed sits inside the Equal Opportunity Act.
Yeah.
So when I read this, I was like, what's the Equal Opportunity Act? And I kind of looked into it. So the Equal Opportunity Act is the same framework as discrimination based on gender, race, and disability.
Yep.
Right. So the whole thing is like, you can't not promote someone or not hire someone because of their
Based
gender.
on one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Or hire or fire.
Everything.
Yeah.
You can't do any of those. It's all deemed discrimination.
Yeah, which is fine. No issues with that.
Does it feel right that working from home belongs in that category?
No, it doesn't. Why? Because so what if I look at it and go, no, I need you here. I need you here. You need to be in the office. And now they have the right to contest that. That's what pisses me off. Yeah. That's fuck you. No questions asked. Like, I'm getting upset again. Like, no questions asked.
They've got a legal right.
Yeah, I should have a legal right to contest it. And say, no, I need you to fucking be here for these reasons. Every single day, you need to process these invoices by hand. You can't do it at home. There's not an electronic method for it. Whatever it is. Or I need you to do this as part of your role.
You can do that?
No,
be like,
I don't know.
This is how I choose how I run a my company.
Yeah, that's right.
And I want people to print paper from my printer. So
yeah.
if you want to work here, unless you're going to come in every time you got to print and you have to print 3 times a day.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can put those rules into place and then does it stand. But you'd probably have to go to fucking court and prove your case. Time, money, resources. The time and energy that you would put into defending yourself there, may as well give these people the 2 fucking days off. Or the 2 days working from home.
Yeah, they're not days off.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Huh?
No, I've spoken to Josh downstairs. He told me what he did on Monday and Friday last week.
I've got a pretty tightly knit business.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back on that. So, seeing as you do it you have it in place in multiple areas of your business. What do you do to ensure that your employees are working and not playing PS5?
Well, first of all,
you're playing PS5,
I sign on to PS5 and I check who's online.
That's it. Hey, join the game.
That's rule number 1. Check who's online.
Yeah.
Simple. It's common sense, guys.
Simple.
It's not that hard. No, look, I've got a few things that we do. So we run our business on 2 main platforms. Slack, which is like a communications platform, and Teamwork, which is a project management software. So all projects we do run on Teamwork, and all communication runs through Slack. People have a duty to sign on, let us know when they're on, sign off. They have Slack rules they have to follow by.
Yep.
Like you must be online, you must be active. Everyone knows, like if you leave your computer, you have to put BRB, like change your status, let me know you're not in front of your computer.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Because if I call you and you don't answer,
yeah,
I'm going to be like, well,
why did you answer?
Yeah, are you just walking away from your computer with it? You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
If you're
walking
away
that's like as simple as going to the toilet?
Hey, yeah, you go into the bathroom, put your thing to BRB.
Yeah.
Just put it to BRB. It's not that hard. You're walking away from the computer.
And what does BRB stand for those that are playing at home? You're trying to think of something.
Be right back.
Bring
Robbie back.
Robbie.
Yeah, BRB, be right back.
Yeah.
For those of you Gen Zers listening to this podcast. You reckon Gen Zs know what BRB is?
Sure. I think they'd be upset that you had to ask that.
Nah, look, discriminating. But so they do that. So they've got to have an active Slack status.
Yep.
They have to do a middle of day report and end of day report.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. And we have a daily call with everyone. So the same way you'd walk into the office and be like, hey, what's on today? Well, we've got a daily call.
Yeah.
Every single day.
At what time? Is that the first thing in the morning?
No, we do it at 10:30.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like come in, get your shit sorted, reply to your emails, do everything you got to do. Because then at 10:30, we're going to have a daily.
So what time's your start time, out of curiosity?
I start at 7:30.
No,
most
for the
days.
business, like for your employees. Say, hey
Oh,
guys,
we've
you
got
start at this
staggered
time.
starts.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, staggered starts, staggered finishes. So there's starting. People start at 8. People start at 8:30.
So what about off?
10?
Okay, let's make it simple. Forget overseas.
Office, 8:30.
Office, 8:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Cool. So at 8:30 a.m., you expect to jump on Slack and see active on every employee.
Active, and we've got a clocking system, so they have to sign in.
Yeah. So what's the sign in? What system do you use? Projects.
Slack.
Oh, Slack. So they would go on Slack at
So
8:30.
there's a clocking channel, and they go and they sign in.
Yeah, cool.
So if I go on at 8:35, I should see everyone signed on. Everyone's already signed on.
Yeah.
It's all there, recorded.
Yeah. Can you sign on from your phone?
Yeah.
So you could be in bed and just go.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
But so what do they do if they sign on? I call them. Play
They
the game. Play
answer.
the game.
They
I'll
answer.
replace you with
Hey,
it. I
what's
got a
happening?
line of people who want to work.
It's like,
here.
hey, what's happening?
Huh?
Like, good. What are you doing with this?
You can't
like,
fake.
I'm just-
People can't fake that well. That's why you don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not just that. Okay, cool. Like, do that.
Yeah.
How many times are you going to get away with that? You're going to get away once, twice, 3, 4, 5. At what point am I going to work out, hey, you don't fucking do anything for 10? Do you know what I mean? Or, hey, I've given you 8 hours of work and you're only doing 6 every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that it's going to come out, George.
Yeah. Like, do you check?
You think?
No. I'm.
No.
These are. I need to know the parameters.
Yeah.
Because I've got to implement them now. I have to get Slack.
Here's the other element. You don't have to get Slack.
I'm
but
going
you can
to.
do.
Just
There's
to-
different.
Just get upset.
People use WhatsApp.
Yeah.
You can get people who come into the office, and I've had these conversations with people in the office as well. Where I'm like, hey, you start at 8:30.
Yep.
You don't make your coffee at 8:30. Do you know what I mean? Like, we start at 8:30. Like, I need you to be responding to emails, not rolling in at fucking 8:31.
Yeah.
And then making a coffee and having a chat. And
That's
it's like, no.
Accountant.
yeah, it's like work. 8:30 work starts. You want to have a chat and make a coffee? That's great. Come in at 8. You know what I mean? It's not that fucking difficult. The same way though, I give him because that sounds strict. Yeah, it's like, fuck, what is this? The army? Like, the other side is like, unless we have to, go home on time.
Yeah.
Go home on time. Unless there's something wrong or there's something that's urgently needs to be done, I'm happy for you to leave on time. I don't question you when you sign up, because we work 8:30 till 6.
Yeah.
I don't question you when you sign out at 6.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm happy to go home. I get you have a life outside of here. And I'm happy to support you in that as well. But the same way that's a hard finish, there's a hard start.
Yeah.
I'll hold your end of the bargain if you hold mine. Isn't that fair?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's
absolutely.
fair. Yeah, so there's that. There's daily reports, middle of day reports, Slack, and then I do and this is more recent, but I do complete reporting and time tracking
Yeah, how do you do that?
through teamwork.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I used to use different tools before. Like, I used to use Harvest, but I can see where everyone has spent their time.
Yeah. How do you see that?
It's built into the system. They have to log time to their jobs they're doing.
Yeah.
So all their jobs are logged. Like, the whole business is systemized.
Yeah, that's great. I think it has to be. If now, especially because people are going to be working from home, there has to be processes there, not just, hey, go home, respond to your emails, make your phone calls.
Every single morning, I get an email and I can see what everyone has on for the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah, because then
So
I
now,
look and I'm
all
like,
of a
hey,
sudden-
this guy's got nothing on Thursday. Oi, what are you doing on Thursday?
Yeah.
Cool. Like, I'm going to assign you some stuff. Here, take some stuff off my plate.
Yeah.
Go do this, go do that, go do that. You know what I mean? Because I saw you had
So
a
do
gap
they plan their whole week? Or do you plan?
Like, there's a
organize
hierarchy
work?
structure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So some people plan for other people. I plan for some people.
Yep.
I do less. I try
Okay,
to involve myself less.
This is good. I think that's exactly what you have to do. If this is going to come into place, which by the sounds of it, it's coming. You can't avoid it. It comes into place 1st of July for most small business owners. For the bigger ones, it's happening sooner.
Yeah, 15 plus.
Yeah. So let's just assume 1st of July next year. Majority of people listening to this, that's when the day is going to be. You've got to have these systems in place.
Yeah, so
because if it's just a matter of going, oh, you're working from home now and just check your emails and, let me know when you're done, I don't think that'll cut it. I think there'll have to be a proper process in place.
There's that element. There's also the other side of it is also like, you will know when someone's not doing the work. Like, you will work that out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You'll notice the results. And it's like, even if they do it and they get away with it, they can't get away with it for 5 years.
Yeah, that's right.
If you understand your business
Mm.
and you understand what output you should be expecting,
Mhm.
they can only get away with it for so long. And then eventually you start to be like, hey, something doesn't stack up here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're claiming to be busy. You're claiming to work 40 hours.
Yep.
And I could probably do your job in half a week.
Yeah.
Or, a day or whatever it might be.
Yeah, and you, as I said, you bang on with it. Eventually comes out. It
100%.
may not be immediately, because I've had people pull the wool over my eyes. Not so much pull the wool over
Dude,
my eyes.
someone can be in your
I just don't
office
see.
and pull the wool over your
Yeah.
eyes. Someone can be like sitting side by side with you and pull the wool over your eyes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the reality. They can do that.
Mm.
And if they're going to do it, it's going to eventually, the same way it would come out if they were doing it remotely, it would come out if they're doing it in the office.
Yeah.
Right? Your goal is to weed out people like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To weed them out. And like the way I see it, I could guarantee you now, if you went and spoke to anyone on our team, they'd all say, yeah, man, look, I like working here.
Mm.
Like, do you know what I mean? I enjoy working with Robbie. He teaches us. He's quite, like, he's fair. We give everyone, like, dude, you know what's one of the easiest things you can do in your business that people weirdly, I find this weird, but people love giving their birthday off.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, you just they brought it up and I was like, sure. Like, you're all going to have extra one day off a year? Sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you're working at 100% anyway. So
On your birthday.
do you know what I mean? So cool. Happy birthday. And they're all
No,
like,
we miss out on cake in the
Dude,
office.
they're all like, oh my God, wow. Like that is, thank you so much. And they're all so happy about it. And I'm like, this was a good exchange.
Yeah.
I feel like I got the upper hand. Weirdly. But yeah, just stuff like that. And then make it so that this is so good that if you don't pull your weight, you're not going to be around. So pull your weight, get the work done, show us the tasks, not the time. The tasks. I want output, I want deliverables. You know what I mean? If you're a video editor, I expect this.
Yeah, expect this many videos.
This is how many videos I expect. If you're someone on the content team, I expect this done. If you're on the SEO team, I expect this done. If you're in the web dev team, I expect this done.
Yeah.
Like this is our expectations. I understand how long things take.
Yeah.
And you see it, dude. Some people are quick. Some people are slow. Sometimes people are doing stuff and you work out like, oh, you seem to be distracted today. And that's okay. And I think which leads into my next point, which is like, I think the most important thing for people. So if you're a business with 15 plus people, you should action this sooner rather than later. If you are a smaller business, you got a bit of time up your sleeve. But I think having the right structure is really important. Yeah. You go home, you got wife, 2 kids. If you sit out in the open, you're never going to get anything done. If you had an office, you'd probably get a lot done.
Mm.
That's the reality. If you could go and sit in a room,
that's
and
the other
close the
thing
door,
too. Yeah, you're going to want. See, I would find I live not far from the office. I still prefer to come to the office to work, from the perspective of that's my space. I've got a desk. I've got everything here. Whereas at home, it's my laptop on the kitchen table.
Yeah, because you don't have a space.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you need to. So if you set up a proper space, you'll probably find that changes.
Yeah,
and you probably find
potentially.
you don't come in on Fridays anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You're not wrong for myself. Yeah, I think so. I would be like that.
But if you don't have a proper space, it's not a fair comparison because you will not get enough done.
No. So then how do you manage that with your team? Is that something that you would then have to pay to put in place? Like, would you give them computer screens or office chairs or a desk or something like that? I mean, maybe that's the next level to it.
Yeah. So when I learned this early on, when I would interview for an overseas role,
Yeah.
I would always ask them what's their setup.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's your setup? What's your internet?
Yeah.
Because I don't want this fucking internet's down or all of a sudden I find out you're slow and I'm like, what are you doing? And they're like, I'm working on a laptop. It's like, dude, you need fucking 2 screens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like bare minimum standards. Like these are like, if you don't meet these requirements, I can't hire you. I don't say that because I'd end up at the VEOHS RCP.
So what do you do that now? So do you have the expectation for them to supply that, or will you give it to them? Will you go, cool?
I don't give it to team now. No.
Yeah. So is that fair?
What?
Is that is that their obligation to now go and get 2 computer screens, a desk, an office chair, and have a proper setup?
I don't
Is that a
think you
fair
have to have
thing
an
for you to
office
ask?
chair.
No, but I'm just saying
Yeah, I think
now
they
for
should, I
you
think they should have a
to
screen.
ask for that.
I think they should have a second screen, definitely.
Hmm.
I think that's very important. But I think more importantly, I think they need to have a space where they can work. And if they can't, you want. Which camera just died?
I'm pretty sure it's the middle one.
Anyway,
There's no light
we
on
want
it anymore.
you want to be
As
able
long as it's
to,
not my camera. It's the money shot. You got to check.
I can't tell.
It's all right. You'll get the audio, that's for
It is,
sure.
it is, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, you want a way, like you want to have something you can have set up to say, hey, yeah, you can work from home, but if you're, and this is where the law kind of fucks it up.
Yeah.
Like if you're, because when we do it, like when I would, they start off 5 days a week in the office, then they get 1 day a week from home, then they get their second day a week from home. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like they have to earn it.
Yeah.
And it's also like a thing of like, once you've earned it, hey, I can take this away from you.
Yeah. Easy come, easy go.
Yeah, because if you start fucking around or you're not doing work properly or you're constantly making mistakes or you're not answering and you go missing and it's like, cool, like you've shown that you don't deserve this privilege.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's a privilege.
Well, not
I think it's a privilege.
soon. It's going to be a right though.
That's the issue.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah, when they take it away from you, I think that's the problem. Because now it's kind of like, well, you have to let me work from home. And it's like, I don't believe you should have to.
I'm sure you could change things around to make it, if you really wanted to, that they have to be in the office.
Like
I'm sure you could.
A loophole.
Yeah, there'd have to be something. So no, this task requires you to be here.
What task?
I don't know.
Picking up my paper from the printer.
I don't know. Yeah.
Um,
Okay, I've got a PA. I want my PA to be at my beck and call.
yeah.
So, hey, give me a coffee. Part of your role. Go pick up this from that person over there. Go do this. Go do that.
Yeah.
Call
so
this
I
person.
think
Have that.
if
So,
they're-
is
if
there? If
they're-
there's an element of it saying, no, I need someone there. I mean, that's probably an example that you could say,
That
well,
would
no,
work.
that's
that would work.
Yeah, you could probably argue, no,
Yeah, you
no,
can
I
say,
need that
hey, no,
person.
I need them to run errands.
Yeah, that's right.
Part of the role. I need you to run errands. You're gonna have to go pick stuff up for me, etc. When I need you to do so, and in order for you to do that successfully, you need to be
You
there.
have to be here, and it'll be at random times. So it
Yeah.
won't be every Monday and
It's on-
Tuesday you
yeah,
do
it's
that.
ad
It could
hoc.
be, yeah.
It's ad hoc.
Yeah. So then could you incorporate something like that for your video editor? I don't know. You could say, video editor, you could say, I need you at the drop of a hat to come and film me to create an ad.
Yeah, but do you think that's going to allow you to get the most out of your
Yeah.
video?
I don't know.
That's the
I
question you gotta
actually
ask
also
yourself.
think, I genuinely believe this. I think the really high performers in a business will like this rule.
This one?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I actually don't think they'll take it up.
Why?
I don't know. I kind of feel like there might be a few people out there that are going, no, I'll come to the office every single day.
Yeah, but like, I don't think that's why. Like, explain yourself.
Well, I think it's a competitive edge. And this might be like that old school business owner, builder person in me now. But
It's
I would look at it.
100%
Yeah, but I would look at that. Okay, if I had a downturn in the space now, and I've got someone that's in the office every single day, and I see the effort, I see what they're doing.
Yeah, but you're confusing getting
It's not task focus.
You're
It's
equating getting things done
by being here.
by being here. Yeah, and they're not the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you.
Yeah.
I'll give you a really good
Yes,
example.
yes.
You have employee A. Okay, have you always favored your CAs over your site managers?
No.
Boom,
No.
got ya.
Yeah.
Right, because they're not why, but
Actually, yes.
yes, every single time.
All of it.
No, but like, why?
Yeah.
That's a perfect example, right? It's like because you know that stuff's happening on site, and you have a way of measuring that in your business.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah, I mean that's their home, isn't it? The site.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like they're working.
Yeah. So when I go,
take away
when I
home.
go-
Take the word home out of it. It's like they're working remotely.
they're working on site. Yeah, wherever.
Remotely, yeah. They're not in the office.
Yeah.
They're working remotely.
Yeah. Yeah. So then in that instance, you definitely have to have the checks in place
Yes.
for sure. Because I
Yes.
can go on site now and I'll be like, why the fuck's that not done? Why is that? Have you spoken to this person? Have you spoken to that person? Where's this? How come this is like that? Why is that mistake still there? And then if they don't have the answers, I'm like, what the fuck have you been doing all week? All right, I've just been in the side office playing video games.
Yeah.
All right. So it's like, what have you done?
Yeah. And it's like they could be doing that though.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I wouldn't know until I start seeing the drop in there.
That's what, and that
Items.
wouldn't that not show over time? And I'm sure you've had experiences where they kind of hit it for a while.
Oh, absolutely.
But then eventually
one of the last employees I got rid of a while ago, that was the exact scenario where it was things were happening that I didn't actually notice until something big happened. And then I noticed all the other things. And I'm like, hey, where are you? What's this? How come here? Oh, I'm just doing this. That's not how it works. I need you here. I need you doing this. I need you doing that. So yes, that's what and when you said it does come up, it does come up.
Eventually. It does come up, dude.
Yeah.
It does come up. Your goal as a business owner is to make sure that, because like, here's the thing. This is something I struggled with personally. It was like, let's say when you start a business, you're right there. Like you're on the floor. You know what I mean? Like for yourself, you would have been on site, heavily involved in, I'm assuming, no? Is that fair?
No.
You weren't involved in the site, like in the projects?
From being on site perspective?
As in heavily involved in the project overall. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, whereas now you kind of get less involved.
Yeah.
And then there's that element of you have to trust the person doing the job and you have to, because you can't,
100%.
if you grow the business, all of a sudden you can't be across every single project.
No, 100%. Like I try and not be, I try and make it that's not my business.
Yeah. But then
I have to, because if I don't, I'll just, like you micromanage, just shit gets out of control, I think.
Yeah. Well, you start to think like, I could do this better.
Yeah. Why do I need him?
Yeah. And then the thing becomes like, cool, how do I spot check? How do I have regular check-ins or a way of measuring that allows me to know this work's getting done? For people in the construction space, I think the biggest thing they're going to see is two main roles, like an admin person or an estimator.
Yep.
And they're going to be the two where it's like, cool, I sit at a desk all fucking day.
Yeah.
I don't need to be sitting here. And I'm going to, and like, I don't know. I think people are going to want to take it up. And it's going to become a thing of like, it'll become a thing of like, you won't even be allowed to turn around and say to people, hey, this is full time in the office. Won't you? As in like, wouldn't that be the law?
Yeah. Well, effectively it is.
Yeah, because it'd be the same thing as saying like, hey, we don't hire women. Like, you can't say that. You can't say that. You won't be able to say that this is a full-time in the office role.
Yeah.
If it's not required.
Because at the moment, it's if they ask.
Yeah, I don't. So they have the right to.
They have the right.
At the moment, it says Victoria's workers who can work from home have a legal right to 2 days a week. It's been written into the Equal Opportunity Act, meaning refusing a work from home request could be treated as discrimination. So if you choose
the
not
more
to,
you read it, the more it upsets me. It's just hate that they say that, yeah, they have the right. Like you have to do it. That's, I think, the main thing that pisses me off. But, you know, the analogy you gave with the site guys and the office guys is very good.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't like that it's forced. I don't like that they've twisted your arm and said, no, you have to do this. And it's like, it's kind of like you took away my leverage.
Yeah.
You took away my incentive that I could use for my team.
Yeah.
Now it's like, well, I have to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like saying, hey, you have to pay your team bonuses. It's like, well, why?
Yeah.
This is my choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I disagree with that. As someone who is pro work from home, given you have the right workspace, I disagree with the law.
Okay.
In general.
What do you think about, I also like the idea of not working at home all day. So your home and your workspace being separate.
Yeah.
So from the perspective, like if you're home all day working, it's like you don't, and then you're just home after you work. It's like you've never left that space.
Yeah. I've had days where my front door's never opened.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, because you lived in an apartment as well. So it's like your work and your home, it's like it never changes. It's the same place. It's the same thing.
Yeah. I think as long as it doesn't, you're not doing that for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So to have a day or two like that, it's not that bad.
Okay.
But if you were doing like week after week after week and you never left, I can see how that, and that's probably a case by case thing, but I agree with you. Like there was, so when I first started my business, I was working from home.
All the time.
I didn't have an office.
Mm.
It's like cool. Like had a spare room.
Mm.
And I was working out
That's
of
your
there.
office, yeah.
Yeah. And I reckon 6 months in, I got a desk, and that was great because it was like, fuck, I can leave. I had no line between when work would end. So the fact that I could kind of like, okay, cool, I'm leaving the office now. I'm going to go home, and the laptop most likely won't come out. That was cool. I enjoyed that. It was like a line in the sand for me that I hadn't had for a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if you had a really good setup at home and you were able to like smash some workout, because then what happens is you can smash workout between like, hey, I've got 3 hours. I'm not going to watch a movie. I'm going to get some shit done.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you get shit done. You're like, oh, dude, you feel fucking great. Maybe I'm addicted to work. I don't know. You feel fucking great.
Do you like coming to the office now?
Yeah, dude, I'm here almost every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you have the ability to work from home too.
Yeah, I think setting up your environment is important, like the way you set up your office space, regardless of whether it's home or work. I think that matters really well. I've also, the way I've structured my life, like my gym's around the corner. So for me to go to the gym, like I'm around the corner from the office anyway, so I can kind of do gym, work, office, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've been coming here pretty much every day.
Good.
I haven't worked from home in a while.
Yeah. Noticed.
Yeah. That's going to change. By law.
By law,
I'm
you
going
have
to
to.
request this.
I'm going to request it for
No
myself.
one can refuse it. No. The reason why, though, is also because I haven't had a proper space for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my biggest bugbear with it.
You need
because I've literally been on the kitchen bench, like where you have breakfast, and I've got my laptop, I've got a second screen there, my iPad, I plug them in, I've got both screens.
Because then there's people
Nicole's
yelling
at me. Yeah, she goes, move your fucking shit. I say, hey, I'm working. That food you're eating, thank you, you're welcome. She punches me, throws a knife at me, and then gets shit on my computer. And I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
What are you
doing? And then she'll ask you stuff that's not relevant.
No.
You're like, hey, I'm trying to focus.
I'm in the zone.
Oh, yeah, I'm in the zone. And then she'll get upset at you for not talking to her. And then,
Yeah, so I think it's massive to have a space. Massive, massive, massive.
You got to have, if you want to get shit done properly, like can you scrape by? Yeah.
Of course.
But if you want to get shit done properly, like if you want to work, I highly recommend have your own, whatever, a little pod, a corner, ideally somewhere where no one's going to talk to you all the time.
Yeah. I've got the perfect setup too for it as well at my place. Like I've got a room above my garage, which would be perfect for that. But
what are you doing?
I just not the top of my priorities. But yes, I will.
So this impacts, people who sit at computers.
Yeah, it's effectively the office admin type person.
Yeah,
that it's going to affect.
You got to be able to sit at a computer and work remotely for you to be able to do this.
Yes. So if you're a cafe owner making lattes, can't request it from your boss.
If you're a chef,
say, hey,
can't request it. If you're a chippy, can't request it.
Yes.
What do you think that makes them feel?
Those people?
Yeah, like being
someone who they might feel a bit robbed.
Do you?
Like, oh, I don't get it. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting. I'd love to know, like, do you feel like something, do you feel like you're missing out?
Look, most people talking from the building side of things, most people that are on site could never picture themselves sitting at a desk. So to them, that would be torture. Like to them, that would be worse than working 5 days a week.
I used to say that.
I
can't sit at a computer all day.
Yeah, I never said that.
I sit at a computer all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
It's literally all day.
300 steps today.
Those days are the worst.
I know.
You look at your thing and 7 steps.
Oh, that's a bit higher than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is. So that's you're 100% right. Yeah, so I think I don't think it's never going to happen in that space with the blue collar worker.
Yeah. So and this all happened because of COVID.
Yeah. Imagine COVID had happened happened during our parents' generation, like when they were younger.
So there was something like the Spanish flu or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
I think
but
like
not, you
50
think it was
million people died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was like significant.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Don't need to imagine it. Just open up the internet and have a research. But, say it happened when our parents were younger. Exactly COVID, the same thing. There wasn't that ability for them to go, okay, we'll just work from home. Oh, let's just isolate and stay home and do that.
That's what technology allows you to get those things done. Technology
definitely changed the world. I've heard things like now, because you're going to be working from home, wasn't it some sort of a tax loophole that they're going to start charging you for working from home or something like that? I heard something along those lines too, that this was the first step into being able to charge people or introduce some other tax into your into the whole ecosystem, because they're now working from home.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. And so maybe be like, well, you have a spare room. That's what I think it was. I think if you have a spare room and the ability for that room to be a home office or a spare bedroom or something like that, well, we're going to tax you because that room's spare. Some shit like that.
Yeah, which is stupid, but
yeah, but how preposterous as most of the other taxes that they fucking got out there, and ridiculous, and don't make any sense.
Yeah, that's the price you pay for security, I guess. Isn't it?
Speaking of security, I started listening to that podcast, by the way, the World War III one.
Oh, dude, how good is it?
20 minutes in, it's sick.
Yeah, like
hooked me straight away.
If you can, watch it properly. Like in the sense of, don't have it on while you're doing stuff. Like,
I generally listen to it when I walk the dog, so I am able to concentrate.
That one specifically, he talks like there's stuff where he draws stuff.
I thought he was. Yeah, I thought, because there was a section where I could hear him doing something.
And you want to look at what he's drawing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because
I might watch it on YouTube then.
It's very good. He's weirdly good to listen to for a guy with an accent.
I didn't think it was that strong.
The accent?
Yeah, it was.
The stuff he says that you don't know what he said. You're like, what the fuck did he say?
Speaking English?
Yeah. But yeah, weirdly good. He's very, very well educated. Very well educated. Gives you perspectives on the world that are interesting.
So do you think, back onto topic, do you think there's savings for the business?
Yeah, like if you need less.
I think there would be. Now,
less office space?
Yeah, correct. Because now you can, instead of, all right, so we're putting some desks downstairs, all of a sudden we don't need to do that. Because you could say, all right, Peter, you're working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Johnny, you're working every other day. You're going to swap on his desk. He's going to swap on your desk on each of those days. So you're pretty much desk swapping with everyone. So you no longer need to have 15 desks downstairs. You could halve that to 7, which means, okay, now we need a smaller office, not a bigger office. So maybe you could save money there.
Yeah, but the downside to that, so we ask everyone to come in on the same days.
Yeah, correct. So everyone has Monday off and Friday off, for example.
Yeah.
Is that how you would do it?
Yeah, because like
I would do it like that. Wouldn't you stagger it to go, all right, Josh is away on Monday, Wednesday, and so on and so forth?
You want to build culture.
Yeah, they'll still see each other, but yeah, okay.
You want them to kind of hang out a little bit, get to see each other. Imagine you only see, like, can you imagine you didn't see your let's just say someone you don't directly have involvement with. Now, for you and I, it's different because we have involvement for everyone in the business.
Yeah.
But for some team members, they don't really talk to, like,
Jenny from accounts.
Yeah, they're like, I don't really speak of it. But like getting them to see each other is that thing that you want. It's like, okay, you're going to come in, I'm going to have you all here on the same day. So kind of when we have to do stuff in the office.
Well, I know some of the bigger companies like NAB and Telstra and those sorts of guys.
Yeah, they're your hot desks.
Yeah, they had, and it was a massive thing. Like they ended up getting rid of whole buildings. Like it was a good thing for them.
Dude,
they had that many people working for them that they go, well, fuck it. Okay, well, everyone works from home 3 days a week.
Well, why do you need an office?
Yeah, that's exactly what they broke the code, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they go, well, everyone comes into the office twice a week. That's it. Or maybe once a week, whatever it is. They don't care about culture. They care about the bottom line. So everyone's going to work from home. This is what you're going to do.
It's a significant.
They got rid of whole buildings.
Employees,
They got rid of whole buildings, man.
Yeah, that would be like $1 million.
Here's another on flow on effect. When we were negotiating, when I was looking for this office, I was looking for an office, and I found a few. Most of the office spaces that I spoke to
have been vacant for ages.
They've been vacant for a while. I think this one, they were quite lucky here. I think this was vacant, and the next day we applied and we got it. I think they were quite lucky. But in saying that, I still negotiated them down because I was like, hey, everyone fucking works from home. Okay. And I said that to him. I said that to the agent. I was like, hey, this is my price. You want me to move in? I'll move in. I'll sign a 10-year lease, whatever it's going to be. But this is my price. This is where it has to be at. And they're like, oh, yeah, but it's going to increase that much. I go, no, back down. It's got to go to this price. This is where it is. This is the increase. This is what our terms are. We want to do this for no cost. We want to knock down this wall. We're not reinstating it when we leave, all that sort of stuff. As a business owner, you're probably in a better position to negotiate an office now. But who loses out then? The landlord. They may not get the money that they used to because this was in hot demand and everyone wanted this office and they were getting top dollar. I went for a drive down Bay Street in Port Melbourne. Was it today? No, it was yesterday. I was driving down Port Melbourne. There's quite a few vacant shops. You go into any main street in any suburb these days, in most suburbs, you're going to see vacant shops. A lot of them, a lot more than you used to, that's for sure. And Chapel Street, same thing. I remember driving down Chapel Street not too long ago, and you see vacant shops everywhere for sale, for lease. People aren't taking those spaces up as much. So there is a bit more of a competitive advantage if you are looking to lease an office, I think. But then again, as I said, the person owning the business is probably losing out there too, owning the building.
I still think we should get a factory.
I'll go on.
I went to a
Come in.
I went and saw a prospect, and they had a factory set up.
Mm.
And they had like the upstairs area. It was all decked out.
Yeah.
It was like sick.
Yeah, it's
like
cool.
Really cool, man. I was like,
was it in a business park or was it on its own separate thing? Like its own separate building?
Yeah, it was its own separate building.
Yeah.
So it had a driveway to the road.
Yep.
Yeah. Like its own fence.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that. No worries. It's more, I don't want to be in a business park with next to a plumber, a F45 gym, and so on and so forth. I think from a brand perspective, just for myself, not speaking about you or anyone, but I think from myself, brand perspective, I don't think that works as great for the brand. I'd want to be I'd want to be in my own building with my own warehouse on my own street, my own entry, like its own thing.
Yeah.
I think it's great if you can incorporate. And I did look at that myself when I was looking to get an office.
I think there's some benefits to that.
Like yeah, well, I've got a factory now, but it's in another suburb, which is a good 30-minute drive from here. Now, we only use it for storage, so we don't actually have any other operations out of there. There's literally not even an office. It's just a warehouse. We put our equipment, we might buy some tiles and have them on file and go, cool, we'll just leave these tiles here until we need them, whatever it might be.
Yeah, just materials.
Just miscellaneous materials, tools, trailers, shit like that. So, yeah, we definitely make use of it. And if we had that here in the office, it makes life a little bit easier. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think like from the studio element, like you can have a studio, you can have a shoot, like somewhere to take photos, a proper.
Yeah, man, even like all this equipment you've got here, you could just put it in the warehouse somewhere nice and safe. I've got boxes of equipment for when we do events, just store them in there. So, yeah, it's definitely it'd be definitely a good thing to have.
Yeah, or even imagine having like a big enough space where you're like, if I'm going to do an event and it's like 20 people, I can do it here.
Yeah.
Like, I can do it here. Like I've got room for 20.
Yeah.
I can take 20 people in here.
The funny thing is it could end up being something like that too, where you have the event space where you go, hey guys,
yeah, it's like a no-brainer. It's like, okay, cool. If I want to do a big event, I can go hire a space.
Yeah.
But like for my
now at the moment,
for my smaller groups that I work, intimately with, I can do it here. Like I think that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, just that in itself for me would save me at least $15,000 a year.
So have I convinced you?
Sorry,
have I convinced you
to get people work from home
to get a factory?
Yeah. No, but seriously, that would cost me at least 15 grand. Save me 15 grand a year at least in venue hire.
I'll do it. Oh. You don't have to tell me.
All right.
It would be sick. We get a pretty big factory. What we're paying. Yeah, pretty big. This is a sick spot.
Yeah.
This is a great spot.
It's great.
Yeah. But we can get a pretty good factory.
Yeah.
And now, everyone's going to have to work from home. So
there's so much room for activities.
And that's the other thing, man. You can do activities with space. No employees, but because.
All right. So thumbs up, thumbs down still.
Well, I am pro working from home. I'm not pro this law.
Yeah.
I just don't think we should be forced.
I think I like the way you framed it with the site guys and the office guys, because that makes sense. I'm not against people working from home. I just don't have the systems in place at the moment to make sure that they're working from home effectively.
Yeah. So, and then the thing becomes like you need to have, and I don't know what this is going to be with this law, but if you have something like a policy in place to say like, hey man, like if you show that you can't work from home effectively, because this is going to happen to a lot of people. You know what I mean? It's like someone's going to request to work from home. You can't say no. And it's like, how do you manage that without putting yourself in hot water? How do you manage that and say from both sides? Because you can put yourself in hot water with the employee, or you can put yourself in hot water with as a company when you're not delivering anymore, because all of a sudden everyone's bludging and playing FIFA when they should be doing work. Yeah, I think it's really important to start to lay out what are those factors that you can start to, what are the things that you can start to do now? Because, dude, we're almost halfway through 2026. Before you know it.
That's hectic.
Yeah. It's fucking insane, dude. Hey, you want to know what's hectic? You signed this lease in 2024. You started this podcast in 2023. Yeah.
Throw it up.
Yes, good.
Good.
It is. It's hectic. You want to try and start to implement some things around these items to make sure that it doesn't just fucking drop on you. Next thing you know, it's July.
You're chasing stuff and
2027. Yeah, or you don't have everything in place and you have to do it anyway. And then it's like, cool. You get screwed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're going to eat shit.
Look, for me, it's not going to be the next thing I do, but I will have it on the list of things to do.
Something to think about. Do you think if COVID didn't happen, this would have came to fruition?
No, not.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to say no.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah.
Do you think...
I think people would still be hesitant to scan QR codes if COVID didn't happen. 100%. I still get the oddball every now and then on site going, I'm not scanning that QR code when they're getting inducted because they're like, they don't want to give their personal details up. I'm like, dude, do you know how little I give a fuck about you that I want your personal details?
I
just
think if that's not, have you seen those, what are they called when they test your genetics? Your, do you know what I'm talking about? Ancestry. They do the ancestry.com and all that.
Yep.
And people are like, oh, you're going to sell your DNA to the government. And it's like, bro, first of all, I'm paying them. Secondly, secondly, they were going to give me money. I'd give them everything. But secondly, like I'm not that important.
Yeah, that they go.
You know
like Robbie's,
like,
hey, we got him.
Yeah,
we got him.
like,
High fives to Rob. We got Robbie, guys.
I'm not that important. I haven't done it. Just
my
for the
dad
record.
did it.
Yeah. But there's people, the people that freak out about it. Or like the people that think that people are constantly trying to poison us. And it's like, dude, it's like
they're
trying
doing
to
a
make
pretty bad job if
they're trying to make you, they're trying to make you dumber. And it's like, bro, if you've had dumb employees, you'll understand that you don't want to be surrounded by dumb people.
Yeah.
Like they need us to cooperate. They don't want us to be retarded. That's my opinion anyway. How do we get on to that?
Just retarded people.
Oh yeah, giving it QR codes.
Yeah.
So my question to you at that, the reason why I asked if you think this would happen if COVID, and I agree with you, I don't think we would allow to work from home. But do you think that there's been some people who have been able to pull it off successfully?
Oh, without a doubt. They're working from home.
Yeah.
Well, you doing it well.
Yeah. Okay. So my follow question to that is, an external set of circumstances happened, allowing us to adapt something that we already do.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, which begs the question of, okay, well then what are the other things that we do that we don't have to do? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are the other, like, do you have to make your bed? Like, what are the other things that we do now on a day-to-day basis? Like, no one ever questioned traveling to work.
Yeah.
7 years ago, no one ever questioned traveling to work.
Yeah,
it was
that's how
never
you
the
did.
question of like, well, I got to go into the office.
Yeah.
It
Imagine
was like,
someone
of
said to
course
you,
have to go in.
imagine someone said that to an employer in 2020
Yeah.
or in 2019 and said, hey,
yeah,
I want to work from home twice a week.
What? Like that makes no sense.
Yeah.
It would have been such a wild request.
Yeah.
You would have said, no, this guy's weird. Hey, he asked me if he can work
You
from
can
home.
work from home all the time.
Yeah.
Just not
You
for
can-
me.
Just don't come back.
Yeah.
And then, but set of external circumstances changed how we see this thing and proved that we were doing something that we didn't quite have to. And it's like, what else? Where else is that showing up in your life?
Yeah,
What
it's
else?
a good way to think. It's a good way to just have that curious thought.
Do you do anything that you still do from COVID now?
That I've picked up since COVID?
Yeah.
You mean stuff like pressing buttons and shit like that?
Yeah,
in the
like
lift?
people would press buttons with their knuckles.
Yeah, with their elbows and
Yeah.
shit like that, or with their key. Yeah, from time to time I'll press a button with a key. You know, like in the lift. So if I'm holding my key, I just go, or my phone, for example, hit the corner of the thing.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
but you wouldn't not touch it with your finger. Whereas during
yeah,
COVID,
yeah.
you would not touch it with your finger.
Yeah.
You'd be like, whoa, bro, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you've
This
seen
is-
everyone touching this shit with their
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. People were like, wouldn't touch stuff, wouldn't. Do you still do anything from?
Not that I can think of specifically when it comes to that. No, can't think of anything.
I still wipe trolleys.
Oh yeah, see, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, like if I grab a trolley,
Yeah.
like at a Coles, I will wipe it. If the wipes are there,
Mm.
I will wipe the handles.
Yeah.
I just think it's like, makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know who's
it
touched
does. Yeah, but there's so many things like that too. Even doors, shit like that.
Yeah, like toilet doors
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely more conscious of that.
Mm.
But yeah, it begs that question of like, okay, what circumstances would have to happen where I change behavior where I could probably change the behavior and be better for it?
From now.
Yeah.
And
without
imagine you're ahead,
having that
you're
thing
ahead of that.
Yeah.
And maybe you're the one that came up with the QR codes everywhere. Do you know what I mean? What's that? It could be a multi-million-dollar idea. Your change in belief
Yeah.
or
but
your
so
change in activity.
would the adoption of QR codes have happened as easily?
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't have. People would have probably
People like they were still pumping. Like even, do you know what's great? Like even if you go to a cafe and instead of speaking to a waiter or something, say, hey, I want to order chips and this and that and this and
So,
latte
like,
and all that.
scan
And you
the thing.
scan the QR code, you pick what you want, it gets delivered.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think that's really good. It's great from a business point of view because now they don't have to employ as much. Well, they don't have to employ people to come there and go, hey, what's your order? And no mistakes. Hey, you fucking ordered the fat chips. Like,
Yeah,
what do you want me to
press
do?
the
You
button.
press the button. I didn't press it.
Dude, I went to
Oh, I meant to press a salad. Oh, my mistake. No, come on, mate. You're fat. You
this-
wanted chips. You wanted chips. Let's not joke around.
Chips are great.
They're so good.
I went to a restaurant a couple weeks ago in the city. It's called, I'm going to fuck up the name, but I'm going to attempt it. I think it's called Dodi Paidang or something like
Yeah.
that. It's like an Asian.
Fusion type thing.
Do you know it?
No.
Oh.
Of course not.
Dude, it's cool
Is
as.
it in Albert Park?
Nah, it's in the city.
I had no idea.
We'll go.
Yeah, okay, good. Lock it in.
Your food comes to you with a robot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like
Oh,
it
I've seen
comes to
that
you on those
before.
things, yeah.
Where was that?
And it comes and stops at
I
your
think
table.
it was in Parramatta. I went to some restaurant or some like Asian restaurant and it came on a thing.
Yeah,
a
it's like,
robot.
and it comes like on its
Yeah.
wheels or whatever, and,
Yeah,
and it's got eyeballs,
Yeah.
and it's like looking around at everyone, and you're like, what the? And then it comes, stops at you, and you
Yeah.
look, and you're like, oh yeah, that's us. Like,
Yeah.
and you grab your stuff, and it goes.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, cool. Like I thought that was quite cool. And you order through.
Through the app.
Pretty sure I didn't
like
speak to
you,
anyone.
you think about that too. So many more there'd be a lot less people running, like doing a runner from eating food.
We have to pay first.
You have to pay up front before
Yeah.
the food comes out. So as opposed to, yeah, I'll have this, and then you just get up and leave and don't pay. So it would eliminate that. So that's a good thing for business owners.
You ever done a run up from a restaurant?
Can I just say something? Do you know what I did the other day at Coles? When I say the other day, I mean last week. Last week? Anyway, whenever it was. I had a whole bunch of shopping and like, cause I'm a man, I'm not going to get a bag or a trolley or anything. I'm just going to hold the shit. All right. So as I'm getting stuff off the shelves, whatever I'm buying, I grab some strepsils because my throat was a bit sore. So I put it in my pocket. All right. And then I'm walking around, scan all my stuff, and then I walk out. All right. I paid for all the stuff that I was holding, walked out. And then I went to get my keys out of my pocket and I feel the strepsils there. I'm like, oh, didn't pay for those. Do you know what I did? Went back and paid for them.
You did.
I felt like such a good guy.
What?
I don't know. I felt like such a great guy. I felt like the best human being on the planet.
Really?
Yeah, that's Honest George. You call me from now on.
From
Not
Top George to
Not Top
Honest George.
to Honest George. So I went back and I saw the lady there, said, hey, I forgot to pay for these. She just looks at me. I go, just don't call the cops. She's like, it's all right. She goes, I'll let you off this time. Good.
And then you had to pay?
No, I went back to pay.
Yeah, yeah.
I went back. I could have walked out. I was out. I was on Bay Street. I was not in Coles.
I would have.
I was actually, yeah, you would have run.
I would have dropped everything else and ran. I would have dropped all the shit I paid for and started sprinting. Look, credit to you. If it was fuck Coles.
Yeah, I would have done it more so for a small business.
Yeah, if it was like a little, a milk bar or something, you're like, oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Like this.
Get that.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, bro.
This kid's got to eat.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna,
Hey, milk bars. You see, when's the last time you saw a milk bar? I drove past I drove past one the other day. There's one in Port Melbourne that I know of on Graham Street, but there was another one.
Yeah, is
I
it
drove
just me
past and I'm
though?
like,
As an
like
adult,
old school milk bar.
As an adult, do they not fucking? I don't know if it's like because I'm older or they've just gotten sketchier, but you always look at every milk bar now and think, I don't know if I eat this shit in here, bro.
Is it milk off?
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know if I'd eat this shit in here, bro.
Yeah, I think if it's a local, like one that's always been there, like an institution, I think people would go there to shop for sure.
You reckon?
My grandparents had milk bar when they were working.
Yeah. How long have they not been working?
Oh, a long time now.
Yeah. It was like, what are you comparing?
The
world's changed a lot in 20 years.
Doesn't matter. I'll go there and buy off milk. I'll do it. Soft spot for them.
I don't know. I used to go to a milk bar when I was 15 and buy ciggies. Yeah.
You were that guy.
To me
You were
every
like
time.
that. You were like that fucking hardcore kid.
He knew.
He knew.
He knew I was not 18.
Like, you had a beard at 12. That's not right.
Yeah, but he knew, dude. You know when he knows?
Yeah, of course. Of course. He didn't care. Was
Yeah,
he
he was trying
Asian?
to-
Was he Greek?
He was Lebo.
Lebanese? There you go.
Yeah. He was trying to make $1. I was trying to make a ciggy. We're friends.
That's it.
He knew that.
Yeah.
Like hands down.
100%. He would have
100%.
sold. High school kids were his best customers. He didn't give a shit. Your money is as good as anyone else's.
I remember
Long
when I
as you're
turned 18, I couldn't wait to go to Woolies.
To go buy
Buy
stuff.
ciggies at Woolies.
That's so funny.
This is sick.
Did they ask you for ID?
Many
pumped.
times.
Yeah,
many
you'd be
times.
pumped.
Yeah. Now I get pumped now if they said their ID. Isn't they, sir? No, come on. Must be having a good hair day.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been asked for ID for a long time.
you know when you don't have to get asked for ID
When?
when you work from home.
No one will talk to you at all. You probably turn your phone off.
Me,
Just what if you just be right back? 8 hours.
you could do that.
That's it.
I don't know how far you'd get. That's it,
Excellent.
George. That's it. Work
Excellent.
from
Well,
home.
look, you have sold me on the idea, but I completely agree with you as far as it's their right and it's the law now. That's just feels like they're chipping away at us.
Do you think there's a
There's less we
downside?
can and can't do.
Do you think there's a downside to working from home for the employee? Do you think the employer should get the responsibility, should have the right to be like, hey, you can't come in 5 days a week? No. You have to work from home.
Mm.
Does the employer have that right?
Yeah.
Do they have it?
No,
I don't think
probably
they
not.
do.
No.
So I
Probably
have
not.
to be able to accommodate them, but I can't ask them to come in.
Yeah.
Nah. Surely you can have the right to be like, this is maximum 3 days in the office.
Yeah.
It's all I can accommodate.
Mm.
I'll take you
Well,
to
surely.
I'll take you to work safe.
But now, as I said, if you've only
fair
got
way.
X amount of desks and you have to swap, like say you're not caring about the culture side of things, then yeah, you'd say, listen, you have to work 3 days a week or 2 days a week from home. That's part of this role. Because your desk isn't your desk, it's yours and Peter's and Jenny's desk. And everyone's
would
going
hate
to use
that.
that. Yeah,
I
you
would
don't
hate-
have your own shit.
I just like a desk.
Come to work every day then. Stop complaining.
Me,
If you want your own desk, you've got it.
I've got
But
my
you
own
have
desk.
to be. No, I'm just saying. If
I've
you're
got
an
a sick
employee,
desk at home, yeah?
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like I got a proper setup.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like my computer screen that I've got. I want to get
I've
another
got
one of
the
those.
same screen.
Yeah, do you? I want to get another one of those. If I was to go and work from home, I'd get one of those. It's one of the big, what are they? 40, no, they're bigger.
49 inch? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. There's just
Yeah.
one big curved screen.
Yeah. The
I
massive.
almost want to get another one, put it on top. Just go all out.
There's only a certain amount of
Information you can take in.
I've tried having more,
Have you ever had those?
and you almost have a seizure.
I was looking at getting one of those. Oh, I've seen them on ads on socials where it's it
Slides into
slides
the-
onto the back of your
Felt.
laptop. Yeah, your laptop, and you got the 3 screens. I don't know if it's any good or if it's a piece of shit Timo thing, Timu or whatever it's called. You ever bought anything from Temu before?
Temu? Nah.
Yeah, me either.
Should we buy something after this? I've heard great things.
Oh, yeah?
No, sorry.
I heard you buy one thing and then you're fucked. Like they will bombard you with
they just go
everything and
hard.
everywhere, and
But I've
you're
heard
signed up for life, and you get subscriptions you didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, but I've also heard it's very hit and miss. Like
Yeah.
you can get something and say, "There, this is sick," and then you can also get something and say, "There, this is." I thought it was legit, but it's like the toy version or something like that. Like, yeah. So, shoot your shot.
That's it. Well, thank you very much for tuning in once again, guys. Episode 137, down, done, and dusted.
You reckon we could do this podcast from home?
Well, it's my right in a few years' time, at the end of next year, mate. So I'm going to put in a request. And you're going to say,
so yes.
that's all right. You have to. I have to put in my request to work from home. You're going to say, yeah,
as
no.
long as you sign on and you're active.
I'll have to get the what's it called? Do it by Zoom. I have to Zoom in.
We would get a lot more guests if we were willing to do that. Like you could get people overseas, people in different states.
Yep.
But I feel like it would compromise the quality.
I think so too. I think you're getting a much better experience when the person is here talking over a table as opposed to through a computer screen. I think the connection's a lot better. I've done think about any Zoom meeting you've ever been in. The connection with the person in the room in person is so much better.
It's like a webinar versus an in-person event.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Feels good. Like even having the headphones on, the speaker here, all that sort of stuff.
Agreed.
The other day I asked you, when you hear yourself on video, most people, when they hear themselves on camera or on watching a video, they're like, oh, I sound weird. That's not what my voice sounds like. And I came to the realization that I no longer hear that. I don't hear myself sounding weird anymore because I've been on camera so much, because I've heard my own voice so much, not just through my head, but through a TV, a screen.
External source.
That now I don't look at that and go, oh, that voice sounds weird. That to me is my voice. And I think this podcast, because when we're talking, we actually have it coming through the headphones. I think that's actually what has made me feel like that. It's more the podcast as opposed to watching myself on a screen.
Yeah, potentially. You've got.
Well, this is going straight into my head now, as opposed to when it didn't.
Podcasts, huh?
What a life. What a life.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Episode 137, done and dusted. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so.
Do it, or we will find you, and we will grab your phone. We will guess the pin. Do you reckon there's people out there that don't have a pin on their phone? Surely not.
I would be very.
Imagine you grab someone's phone,
dude.
and then you go to unlock it, and it's just like it just unlocks.
Nah,
hey, what's wrong
I don't
with you?
think so, dude.
Surely
it's like,
not.
do you think there's anyone who has a computer that doesn't have a password on it?
Surely not. I don't know. Probably.
Is that even an option? Like, can you have no passcode on your phone?
I don't know. Yeah, I reckon you could. Yep.
It's an option.
I reckon it is.
That's wild.
That's wild. What else is wild is when you subscribe to this podcast and share it with all your friends and family, because many of you listen, but many of you are not subscribed. So jump on the bandwagon, get involved, reach out to us, and we will or will not respond.
Yeah, and if you're in Melbourne and you're listening to this on Monday morning, there's an event on tomorrow. You might have really limited time to register.
Yeah, it will close.
So limited. I can't even explain how limited. Like if you've tuned in one day late here, you've missed the boat.
That's it.
If you tuned in maybe, 12 hours late, you might have missed the boat. But if you're listening to this Monday morning first thing, the Builder Summit in Melbourne is on tomorrow.
We've just done Sydney.
I don't know if there's going to be any seats left by the time you hear this, but if there is, it'll be available on the link in the description.
I reckon it's going to be so good that the people that have attended the Builder Summit in Sydney are going to then buy another ticket to attend Melbourne. So it's probably sold out, guys. Don't bother. Don't bother going to the landing page. Don't bother hitting our socials and looking at links. It's already sold out.
Nah, do it.
All right, do it. Just thanks a lot, guys. Speak to you next time.
Thanks, everyone.